today Fluffy is being operated on.
That's right, yes, I'm taking Fluffy to the vets in a very, very short time, and he's gonna be spayed, which means he can no longer have little baby kittens, boo. But in the meantime, you've got to go to school, haven't you? So we'll see you in a few hours. Good morning, everybody, and this is Fluffy. This is the last of our kittens, and today, unfortunately, the poor little boy, he's got to go and get spayed, just like Beauty did not too long ago. Oh, and Poppy's come into play as well. So Fluffy is our youngest kitten, and unfortunately he was found abandoned under a hedge when he was about 3 days old, 4 days old. He wasn't very old at all, and we had to hand rear him with a pipette. But it turns out that as much love and as much vet attention as he had from the very, very early days, he still had cat flu, and that is unfortunately something that will stay with him for the rest of his life, which means that his eyes sometimes leak, and if you look, his nose is a little bit snotty, and that's something that unfortunately we're going to have to deal with for the rest of his life. But other than that, he's really healthy, he's really happy, he's a little bit bitey, aren't you? A little bit bitey, but other than that, he's lovely and we love him. So let's get you in the box. This is our cat box. It is exactly the same one that we used to take Beauty in. It has got some nice fresh bedding in there, and it's got the same poppers for easy access in and out, which we really, really like, and it is a vet recommended box because they're nice and safe and snug in there. But because Fluffy is a bit of a handful, I thought I'd make a sign for the vet, just so she knows that he can be a bit of a problem. Can't you? I don't know how I'm going to get you in there, but here goes. Well, unfortunately, that is one very, very unhappy Fluffy. He's looking at me like he kind of hates me right now, which I understand. It wasn't the nicest experience getting him inside the box, but it's for his own safety so that he can travel nice and snug and be in familiar surroundings. So I'm sorry, boy, but it's for your own good. So as there is only Fluffy travelling with me today, I thought he would like to sit up front with me in the car so that he can see what I'm doing and so I can talk to him and reassure him. He's not ever so happy about being here though, bless him. And he has been crying a bit, but it's all for the greater good, darling. I know you won't think so straight away, but it absolutely is. And we're both in. So we've got the seatbelt on and the seatbelt fastened to make sure he is nice and snug in there and not going anywhere. I have my coffee. We have the car. Are you ready to go, Fluffy? Right, let's hit the road. So here we are at the vets, and I always get really upset at this bit because even though I know my babies are in the safest hands ever, they're so frightened and they get so upset, and that sort of resonates onto me too. I really, really dread it for them, bless them, because it's not going to be a nice experience. However, ultimately, it is totally the best thing to do. Gonda is an amazing vet, and he's in very, very, very safe hands, aren't you, baby boy? See you inside. Right then, Fluffy. Bye-bye. You be good, won't you? Be good for Gonda. Be good. Oh, I'm getting upset now because you're my little precious one, aren't you? Oh, see you later. So there he is inside. It has just gone 10:30 in the morning, and I've been told I can come back round about 3 o'clock, so bless him, he's got about 4.5 hours to wait until I go and collect him again. And I'm feeling really sad about it with him being my little baby boy, but I know he's in the safest hands possible and everything will be absolutely fine. So I think I'm going to go find a cup of tea somewhere. So while I'm waiting for poor Fluffy to have his operation, I thought I would do some work. However, broadband does not like the countryside. And I don't think the countryside likes broadband very much either, because all I'm getting is that. And that's all I've had for about 5 minutes, maybe longer. So as great as it is an excuse to not get any work done, it's not very convenient. So I've just had the call from the vets to say that Fluffy's all done and dusted and that I can go and collect him, so I'll be there in 10 minutes time and then we can take him home. Oh, I do hope he's okay. I bet he absolutely hates me, bless his little cotton socks. Hello Fluffy, have you been a good boy? Oh, you don't look very happy, do you? Am I in the bad books? I bet I am, aren't I? You're not talking. No, you're so pretty. So here we are back in the car and it's about 2:45, so poor Fluffy has been at the vet's for 4 and a bit hours, but he's doing really well. He's wide awake. He's been a little bit cuddly. He was really happy to see everybody, and all he wants to do now is go home. So because of the time, I'm going to head towards school, go pick William up, and then we can all go home together. Does that sound like a plan, Fluffy? Does it, baby boy? Right, well, we'll see you at home then. And so, after a long day today, Fluffy is back home with William where he belongs. Are you going to let him out, baby? That's it. Oh, he's not being happy in there at all. Good boy, come on out. Oh, I don't suppose you've had the nicest of days, have you, sweetheart? But you're home now. So, that's the end of Fluffy's being spayed vlog. And what do you say, William?
Hit that like button and subscribe button. We're out.